Downs away. Hey, Julie, welcome in. Julie Megatron. I love it. DC, welcome in. Welcome back. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for your messages on my uh, Instagram. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. It's good to have you back. Julia, welcome in. I got home on Wednesday. Let's see. I did. It was a really good time. Hey, Liz, welcome in. DC, yeah, it was an amazing trip. It was such an amazing trip. I loved it. Loved it. Every moment of it. Thank you so much. How have you been, DC? How's everything going in the Midwest? How's the weather? Must be really hot. It's hot over here now. Left June behind and I got really hot. Liz, how's everything going? How is the apartment? How is the new apartment going? Your new little spot where you like to look out. Hey, Julia. Yeah, we changed our background. We got our palm tree and our ocean waves in the back. I've been well. Had my mom up for. Oh, that's right. Took her back and now I'm back. Oh, nice. Oh, I'm glad you had a good visit with your mom. That's really good. That's excellent. It's good. I just got lights for the back of my TV. You'll see. Oh, I love it. Hey, Lola, welcome in. Have I ever missed everybody in life? Yeah, we missed you too, Lola. Welcome back. Lola, yes, it was a really good trip. Very nice. Good 2 weeks. I'm back, but I'm sure you. No, Liz, I enjoy going on vacation. I love vacation, but 2 weeks is good enough. It's time to come home. I miss my cats. I miss them a lot. Got a new grill and assembled it Wednesday. Anxious to cook on it for the first time. Nice, DC. That's gonna be really good. Mm. Hey, John. John, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you, John. John. How's everything in Vermont? What's the weather going? What's the weather like in Vermont? What are you gonna cook, DC, on Sunday? What do you normally cook? Do you cook meat or fish? That's a great time. Hey, Maggie Daniels, welcome in. How's everything going? Good to see everybody. Unfortunately, you're doing this during the for my attention. Okay. Christina, how are you doing? Christina, how is Michigan? How are you doing? How are you feeling? Steak, asparagus, and potatoes. Yum, that sounds really good. Love the beach vibe. Glad to see it. Hey, Books and Babe, welcome in. I know, Christine, I miss you too. I came back to Texas to volunteer with the hall. Oh, really, John John? Oh, good for you. John John, that's nice. Tell us more about that. Bacon wrapped asparagus. Hey, Gilda, welcome in. Oh, you're moving, Christina. Situation incredible. Oh, and shrimp. Nice. Prince Hairflip, welcome in. Welcome back. Yeah, Bucks and Babe, I really invested in my tan. I was like, I have to come back with something when I come. It has to be a good tan. Yeah, DC was really nice. I'm not moving far. I still going to be. Oh, okay, in this complex. Oh, okay, got it. Amanda Williams, welcome in. Thank you so much, Amanda. I know I'm happy to be back. Your color is catching up to me. Right, DC? It's had seeing families go through what they're. Yes, I can imagine. I can imagine, John John. Very much so. Now, John John, did you do you were you originally there? Are you familiar with the area? Do you have family there? Because I know you were in Texas for a while. I was wondering. YouTube, we read. Children's Lit will start 10 minutes after the hour. Elizabeth Henderson, welcome in. And Elizabeth, I was on vacation for 2 weeks. We've been running this live. If you're new to the live, we're here every night, Sunday through Friday. We read children's literature. And I was away for 2 weeks. I missed my online family. I went to Croatia, Elizabeth. If you go into my profile, you'll see some of the pictures. Prince Hairflip, right? I know. I really had to invest in that. I'm moving from building 7 to building 1. Oh, okay. Christina, is there a reason for that? What's going on with that? Jamaica, but I ain't. Liz, I know, right? I know, Prince Hairflip. I missed you guys as well. I missed everybody. We have a really good community. We have a really nice, tight-knit community. I always thought about you guys every day. I'm going to start paying rent. Oh. Oh, got it. Yeah, Amanda Williams, this is a really good trip. I really enjoyed it. Thank you, Caitlin Stevens. Caitlin Stevens, welcome in. You're in the air group hug. Liz is in the middle of Love Island, so she is split between us and Love Island currently. I love it. Heather Jensen, welcome in. Welcome back. We'll begin in a couple of minutes. I have to get back into the routine. I had to organize all the books. I cleaned the room up before I left, and I piled all the books. I had to get everything organized. Attention, but always for. Okay, Liz. Good. Had to get everything organized. We switched from hot tea. Hey, Maria, welcome in. Welcome back. Maria, I've been keeping up on your Instagram posts and your TikTok posts. I love it. Good to have you back. We've gone from hot tea to cold tea. Guys, I got these little containers. These little mason jars with these metal straws. So good. I figured it's too hot to have tea. We gotta change it to cold tea. Right, John John? Cold tea, what? We'll get back to hot tea when it's fall. Which, by the way, guys, fall is like coming up pretty soon. Next month. No, September. I'm sorry. Still got 2 months. We still have the month of August. I say. Yes. Iced tea. I made this is a honey chamomile jasmine tea. And August 1st is fall for right, Liz? I know, huh? Yes, summerween. And I heated it up first, but then I let it steep for a while. But I put honey in it. Then I put ice, so it tastes really good. Yes, John, TJ Maxx already has their Halloween stuff. Yeah. Oh, Christina, your concert. That's right. What concert is that? Mm-hmm. Julia, yes. Everybody showed up. Everybody showed up. I love it. Oh, Big Time Rush. Oh, nice. Exciting. I'm excited for you. You're going to be going to a concert. Nice. I know. I miss you guys a lot. I miss my live group. Vacation's always fun. I had a good time. Oh, everything went smoothly. To and from. No issues. Croatia was amazing. It was good. I got to keep up on this tan, though. Got to go to the beach. I love it. Thank you so much for the gift, Maria. I appreciate that. Let me set the goal. If I remember how to do this. TikTok might have changed it. Oh, set up a new goal. Let's see. Let's edit this. Let's do some heart puffs. We'll edit that. Let's do 20 heart puffs. There we go. All right. Hey, Billy Cody, welcome in. Billy Cody, how's the baby? You came back looking Italian. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Case Spangler, welcome back. How's everything, Case? How are you doing? Oh, thank you so much, Christina, for that. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Baby is well, and I'm tired. Oh, no. How's the diabetes going? How are you doing with that? Is that leveled off? Did you learn the language of Croatia? John, no. I go with my American arrogance. I'm like, if you don't speak English, we're not talking. We have flood warnings in Macomb, Illinois. Oh, wow. Case, really? Oh my gosh. Oh, you're keeping it well. Oh, okay, good. Good. Oh, good. I'm glad you guys are doing good, health-wise. How's everybody doing health-wise? Any issues going on? Let's give some prayers to Case Spangler, especially in Illinois, with all the hurricanes that are happening. It's supposed to storm here in Michigan tonight. Oh, Christina, do you get floods there, or is it a lot of lightning? Baby is due September 21st. Ooh, we got like 2 months. Sending prayers, yes. Oh, good. I'm glad everybody's doing good. I am glad everybody is doing good. Maggie Daniels, I just got it. Oh, helping me sleep better. Oh, excellent, Maggie. That's good. Are you getting a deeper sleep? I noticed after I started taking mine, my nervous system calmed down and I get like a deep sleep. No floods here. I'm so excited, baby. What are we here now? Oh, exciting, Billy Cody. Yeah, we're going to have to do something special for Billy Cody. We should have our first like online baby shower for Billy Cody. Maria, good question. I was thinking of China. I was talking to this. Oh, the sleep is great. Yes, I have clogged tubes. Does that count as a health issue? Well, Liz, yes. So we want to make sure that your ears are doing better. Yeah, I was thinking China next year. When I was on my way back from, so I flew from LAX to London, and then I took another plane from London to Croatia. And on the way back, I was talking to this guy. He was like 23 years old. He's from Orange County, and he was telling me about China. And I was asking him, I said, do they have a coastline like Croatia does? I was wondering, yeah, the Great Wall of China. And he was telling me yes. So I'm going to look into that, see what that's going to be like. Hey, Destiny, welcome in. Good to have you back. But I'm debating though, because I think my vacation money for next year might go towards my book. I did, so now that I've gone on vacation and I've moved that out of my head, I watch a Chinese live streamer, Amy Wonders. I love watching. Oh, how fun! Oh, I gotta check that out. Been thinking about the next 6 months. Yeah, how was your trip? I'm gonna say, oh, Destiny, the trip was really good. I did post several videos on my TikTok, so if you want to go in there, you can see the places that I went. So yeah, I think I might be spending my vacation money for next year on the book. So we'll see how that goes. Normally I start buying everything in September for summer, for the following summer, because it's cheaper, and if you get there earlier, you get a cheaper buy. So, but we'll see what happens. Hey, Just Relax, welcome in. Let's get an update on Prince Lizzie Fish. She survived the 2 weeks. Yes, off season is the best time to buy tickets. Prince Lizzie Fish, yes, we are. Yeah, she survived. She's doing really good. She got a new filter today. We went to the store, we got a new filter for her because her old one got kind of dirty. It was already time to change it because we've had her already for a whole month. And she's doing really good. She's gotten bigger too. I've noticed that she's gotten bigger. She's over here. She still loves her little flora and fauna. Oh, thank you so much for that, DC. I appreciate that. She still loves her floral and fauna. And we cleaned her tank. Oh, yay, we made our goal. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. The water was down to here when I got back, so I had ordered some what do you call it, water, the pre-mixed water already, so we fill it up. So she's got fresh water. She's happy. She was acting silly earlier. Oh, there she is. She's a little shy. You guys see her? There she is. Look at her. She's coming out. Her fins are doing really good. She's just floating around. Oh, let me, cats are doing really good. Oh, I was giving you guys a big eye full of myself. There, let me get that. Hey, Salem, welcome in. Ocean Blue does look good. Oh, thank you so much, Just Relax. I appreciate that. Yeah, Billy Cody, we'll look into some Disney books. So thank you. Yeah, Marty, thank you so much for sharing. I appreciate that. Yeah, let's set our goal at let's do 40. Hey, Monkey Riz, welcome in. Yeah, we Winnie the Pooh would be cool. Okay. Yeah, let's see if we can find some of those. I'll keep a mental note for that. Yeah, cats are doing really good. They're out of their routine. They're waking me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. 3 o'clock apparently is when they would get up and start eating. So yeah, just relax. It's a gorgeous place. Croatia is so beautiful. There's so many islands too that I didn't get to see. I didn't know that there were so many different islands there, so there was a lot of places I didn't get to see. Let's set up a new goal. Since you guys already tore up that last one, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Let's do finger hearts. We'll do 20 of those. Confirm finger hearts. I forgot to tell you I got a puppy last Thursday. Aww, Billy Cody, nice. How sweet. Aw, I'm so glad that your baby's gonna be surrounded in pets. Which at the same time as I show we speak. No, I didn't, Rand. I know, just relax. It's nice to be back. Oh, golden retrievers. Oh, how fun. Oh, they're gonna really love the baby. Thank you so much, Prince Hairfoot, for that. I really appreciate that. Renee, welcome in. I wonder if we're gonna get to read today. Yeah, so we have a new setup. We have our this is our setup from now until the end of September. Fall officially begins the 22nd of September. Oh, Blaze's birthday is tomorrow. Oh, how fun. Happy birthday. So September 22nd is the first official day of fall. So we're gonna have this theme up until then. And then we're gonna start with fall. Fall is right around the corner. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Renee. I do. I feel like. Plus, I haven't been at work for a whole month, so the stress of work. Hey, Oki, welcome in. He is going to be 11. Oh, okay. The stress of work too really does help because work be stressful sometimes. All right, let's go ahead and start reading. We have to get back into the routine. Gotta get back into the routine. We're all routined out. Cats are getting back into their routine. Thank you so much, Maria. I really appreciate that. Maria, how are the girls doing? How's the family doing? How's the husband doing? Hey, Victoria, welcome in. I know I miss you guys too. We have all the OGs on tonight. We have all the OGs on tonight. Oh, good. Good. That's good to hear. Thank you so much, Victoria. Okay, school. I have 2 weeks left, 2 full weeks left. The last week of July is when we start going back for prep, getting prep, and then August 1st is when the kids come back. Our principal, our principal, the one that was there for 2 years, she got another job somewhere else as she left. So they're in the middle of hiring a new principal for this year. It'll be really interesting. Really, really. Oh, okay, August 2nd. Okay, yeah, same here. Which I'm kind of glad. I get a little stir crazy. Just relax. I appreciate that. Yeah, I missed you guys too. Her homeschool first grade evaluation. Oh, nice! Well, congratulations. That's like 50% of your job too, because you kept on top of that. Excellent. All right, so she's on to second grade then, huh? Good. Yes, it's good to have everybody back. I'm so glad everybody's back. I'm so glad everybody's excited to see one another too. That makes me really happy. All right, we're gonna continue. We haven't finished with our Where the Sidewalk Ends, so we're gonna start with a couple of poems. I have a really special book too that I saw online while I was on vacation, and we're gonna save it for the last book. I'm gonna show you guys what it is. War. In these troubling times. All right, this one is called Bang Clang. Bang Clang. I was thinking of you guys when I was on vacation. Yes, I got you guys a souvenir. What am I going to read to them when I come back? Thank you so much for that goal. All right, we met our goal. Thank you. I'm Big Barney Zang of the Railroad Gang. My partner is Charlie O'Flynn, and I hold the nails for the big steel rails, and Charlie, he hammers them in. And most of the time he does just fine, but now and again he fails. Maybe tomorrow I'll hammer him in and let Charlie hold the nails. That's why he got it. He wasn't really good with those nails. He nailed his head. Let me lower the volume a little bit on the waves. I think we're a little bit too loud. Yeah, let's get to 40K. Traffic light. The traffic light simply would not turn green, so the people stopped to wait. As the traffic rolled and the wind blew cold, and the hour grew dark and late. Zoom, varoom, trucks, trailers, bikes, and limousines, clattering by, me oh my, won't the light turn green? But the days turned weeks, and the weeks turned months, and there on the corner they stood, twiddling their thumbs till changin' comes the way good people should. And if you walk by that corner now, you may think it's rather strange to see them there as they hopefully gaze, with their very same smile on their very same face, as they patiently stand in the very same place and wait for the light to change. That's like a good poem to think about while you're waiting for a traffic light to change. Me stew. I have nothing to put in my stew, you see, not a bone or a bean or a black-eyed pea, so I'll just climb in the pot to see if I can make a stew out of me. I'll put in some pepper and salt and I'll sit in the bubbling water. I won't scream a bit. I'll sing while I simmer. I'll smile while I'm stewing. I'll taste myself often to see how I'm doing. I'll stir me around with a big wooden spoon and serve myself up at 1:45 noon. So bring out your stew bowls, your gobblers and snackers, farewell, and I hope you enjoy me with crackers. Me, Stu. I really like that one. That was a good one. Double tail dog. Would you like to buy a dog with a tail at either end? He is quite the strangest dog there is in town, though he's not too good at knowing just exactly where he's going. He is very, very good at sitting down. He doesn't have a place to put a collar, and I'll admit it's rather hard to lead him. And he cannot hear you call, or he has no ears at all. But it doesn't cost a single cent to feed him. He cannot bite, he'll never bark or growl. Just scratch on his tail, he'll find it pleasing. And you'll have to take him out for twice as many walks. And I'll bet you can quickly guess the reason. And then look at the dog. He's got no head. Or they've got no head, they're just connected. Wouldn't that be odd to see that in real life? Double-tailed dog. Okay, our last one is going to be long. It's 2 pages. Paul Bunyan. He rode through the woods on a blue ox. He had fists as hard as chopping blocks. 500 pounds and 9 feet tall. That's Paul. I know, horrified right there. Talk about working when he swung his axe. You could hear it ring for 1.5 miles. Then he'd yell, timber, and down she'd fall for Paul. Talk about drinking, that man's so mean that he'd never drink nothing but kerosene. And a 5-gallon can is a little bit small for Paul. Talk about tough. Well, he once had a fight with a thunderstorm on a cold, dark night. I ain't saying who won, but it don't storm at all round here, thanks to Paul. He was 90 years old when he said with a sigh, I think I'm gonna lay down and die. 'Cause sunshine and sorrow, I've seen it all, says Paul. He says, there ain't no man alive can kill me. No, ain't no woman round can thrill me. And I think heaven just might be a ball, says Paul. So he died, and we cried. It took 18 men just to bust the ground. It took 24 more just to lower him down. And we covered him up, and we figured that was all for Paul. But late one night, the trees started shaking, the dogs started howling, and the earth started quaking. And out of the ground with a hi y'all, come Paul. He shook the dirt from off of his clothes, he scratched his butt, and he wiped his nose. You know, being dead wasn't no fun at all, says Paul. He says, up in heaven they got harps on their knees. They got clouds and wings, but they got no trees. I don't think there's much of heaven at all, says Paul. So he jumps on his ox with a fair 3 well. He says, I'll find out if there's trees in hell. And he rode away, and that was all we ever seen of Paul. But the next time you hear a timber yell, that sounds like it coming from the pits of hell. Then a weird and devilish ghostly wail, like somebody chomping on the devil's tail. Then a shout, a call, a crash, a fall. That ain't no mortal man at all. That's Paul. So there is our Paul Bunyan. He gave up. Oh, you have an ex named Paul? Just relax. That's a bad memory, huh? The end. Where the Sidewalk Ends. That was our 5 poems from our book. Maggie Daniels sent us the Where the Sidewalk Ends book. So thank you so much, Maggie Daniels, for that. I'm gonna put a bookmark of where we left off. Let's put this over here. Let's take a vote on that. I gotta get back into the routine. Let's take a vote on that. 1 if you weren't too happy with it. 5, 10 if you really enjoyed it. Yes, Maggie, as we're making our way through the book. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Our goal is 40K. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Also, we've moved from hot tea to cold tea. We have this really fun container, guys. Mason jar, and we even got a metal straw. I'm drinking honey chamomile with a honey base on it. It's really good. John, it's honey chamomile and vanilla. Vanilla honey chamomile. I know, Renee. It's really nice to be back on routine now. We need it. We definitely need it. Okay, so we have our minute going for our tapping. We are at 11K. Thank you guys so much for that. Did we meet our goal? Oh, yeah. We need to set up our new goal. Let's set up a new goal for that and see where we are here. Did we get anything new? Oh, there's our minute. Hey Siri, turn off. Do we have anything new that's... let's do finger hearts. And let's do 20 of those. Confirm. Perfect. All right. Okay, so let's make sure we got everything. We did our minute, we did our tea. Normally we pour the tea. Who got your mail while you're... Christina, I love that question. My landlords. So my landlords, they work downstairs during the day, and they're here Monday through Friday. And they took care of the cats, and they usually collect the mail anyways, and they'll leave it at the front of the stairway when I come back. Either when I come back from work or when I came back. There was a lot. And they took care of the cats. The cats they did really good. Cats are really anxious to get back in their routine. Did I celebrate 4th of July in Croatia? I didn't, John. In Croatia, where was I at on July 4th? That was my second week, so I was on my way to either Split or Pula. So I would get disoriented when it was on a Saturday. Oh, okay. I get disoriented when I'm in Europe because I try to remember, am I backwards or am I forwards in the time? So by the time the day was over, I was like, oh, it's the 4th of July at home. So to answer your question, I didn't. They didn't have anything there that showed 4th of July or anything. All right. Let's look at our next book. Mr. Putter and Tabby Feed the Fish. We haven't seen our friend on here who suggested the Mr. Putter books. We started reading Mr. Putter and he disappeared. But this is timely though, because now we have a fish too, Mr. Putter. Mr. Putter and Tabby Feed the Fish. What signals us? Chapter 1, The Fish Store. Yeah, Susie, I haven't seen Susie in a while either. I was hoping she would have commented or something, but she didn't. Mr. Putter and his fine cat, Tabby, loved going to the fish store. Mr. Putter loved it because he had owned goldfish as a boy. He had always liked goldfish. So there's Mr. Putter and Tabby. They're at the aquarium. Look at all the fish. We love a good fish. We love a good aquarium. Love a good aquarium. Tabby loved it because it made her whiskers tingle and her tail twitch. Tabby was old, but she still loved excitement, and fish were exciting. Tabby's old? Oh. One day, Mr. Putter and Tabby were watching the fish in the fish store when Mr. Putter said, "Let's bring some home." It had been many years since Mr. Putter had owned fish. He thought it would be fun to have some again. It would make him feel like a boy, and it would be good exercise for Tabby's tail. I know the fish is saying, the fish is all mangled, huh? Thank you so much, Prince Hairfoot, for that. He's like, huh? Surprisingly, the cats haven't, Pebbles and Babbitt haven't paid attention to Prince Lizziefish. They haven't discovered her yet. "We'll take 3 and a nice big bowl," Mr. Putter said to the fish man. Mr. Putter and Tabby drove their fish home. Tabby nearly twitched herself right out of the car. She wasn't sure she could handle this much excitement. Oh, so yes, they decided on the fish. And there she is looking at them. There she is looking at the fish coming home. Oh yeah, can you guys see? There's Bam Bam right there. He's in the background. Chapter 2, Bat. Back at home, Mr. Putter got the fishbowl ready. He dropped the 3 fish in. Plop, plop, plop. Then he gave them some food. The fish seemed very happy, and they swam and ate and ate. Aw, Mr. Putter, you need to give your fish a better tank than that. They need oxygen. Victoria, do you see him? Mr. Putter watched, and Tabby batted. Bat, bat, bat. "Don't bat the fish, Tabby," said Mr. Putter. Then they get their paws and they go bing, 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 bing. Batting it. Hey, Ephraim, welcome in. Yes, this is our first day back with our summer or tropical. I'm supposed to see how there's green lights right here. There's supposed to be green lights up here as well, but for whatever reason they don't work. So I ordered some palm trees and some sandal lights to put around it. So that should be a lot of fun. Lola, we're drinking cold tea now. We're not drinking hot tea. We're drinking cold tea until fall. And then when fall comes back, hey Sonica, welcome in. When fall comes back, then we'll start with our hot tea again. I did buy some tea when I was in London, so I got some really London tea. We're drinking honey chamomile vanilla flavor. Hey KK God, welcome in. But Tabby couldn't help it. She got all twitchy. Bat went her paw on the glass. "No batting," said Mr. Putter. "Bat, bat, bat, bat." She loves those fish. We love ice cold tea. Yes, we do, Victoria. We love it. It's 100 degrees today, so yeah, I was like, I need to get some cold tea. Finally, Mr. Putter said, "Come on, Tabby, let's go to bed. We'll watch the fish tomorrow." Tabby wanted to go to bed. She needed to go to bed. She was tired from all that batting, but she couldn't move. She's really excited about those fish. "Bedtime, Tabby," said Mr. Putter. "Bat, bat, bat." Mr. Putter looked at Tabby. Mr. Putter looked at the fish. He said. Tabby loves that fish tank. She's not going to give it up. Mm-hmm. Oh, John, it hasn't? What's the current temperature right now in Vermont? He went to get a pillowcase. He put it over the fishbowl. "Now, can we go to bed?" he asked. Tabby purred and followed him to bed. Mr. Putter, he put that blanket over it. What Tabby can't see won't distract him. Prince Hairflip, I did. There was a lady, one of the ladies at 75 Vitamin Tex. Oh, that's right. Oh, you're on the boiling point. Is it really humid over there, John? Prince Hairflip, I did. I read this really nice lady at one of the Airbnbs that I rented. Her name was, I think it was Mickey or Nikki. But she was a native Croatian. She grew up there. She was telling me the whole history of Croatia, and the building that she lives in has 2 extra rooms, and her daughter and the daughter and the family were visiting. Oh, is it Just Relax for 80s? Just Relax. Is it humid over there, or is it a crisp 80s? And she was telling me about the whole area, and I really loved her Airbnb because by the middle of my trip, oh, today it was. Oh, okay. Oh, it's crisp in Vermont. Nice. You're so lucky. Well, now you're in Texas. Oh, Victoria, is it? Yeah. Texas is humid. Yeah. The background is giving the pina coladas. I know, right? Or what is that one? Margaritaville. When you're in Margaritaville. So she was telling me about the history of Croatia, and she was giving me some really good tips. But I really liked her though, because she was very friendly. She gave me a hug when I checked out. She gave me a big hug. She was like a motherly type. I really loved it. It's usually 100 times. Yeah, John, get ready. It's like that in California. That Airbnb that I was at was on Saturday and Sunday, and by Saturday, even New York City is considered subtropical. Yeah, Ephraim. Yeah, I heard it was really rainy in June. Prince Hairflip was telling us that it was really rainy in June. Um, that Saturday, it was really hot there in Croatia, and the really cool thing about this Airbnb that I was in, the windows were really small, so I could block out all of the sun. So I stayed in one day and I just slept the whole day because I was overstimulated, overexcited. So it got to me, and then the time change and everything. Christina, it was about 85 degrees, but it was humid, like really humid. Yes, prayers for Texas. Oh, nice. I love meeting nice people, even. Yeah, it was really nice, Prince Airfoot. It's either raining or in the 80s. Oh, okay. Yeah, really good people. And then I went on this boat thing, and there was a couple. There was a young couple there. One was what the girl was from New York, and the guy was from California. That had a bi-coastal relationship. And then another elderly couple. They were about my age. They were from Australia, and they were visiting. Aw, hey Bree, welcome in, welcome back. Bree, how's vacation? Are you unwinding? How's everything going? How's New Jersey? How's the weather? Okay, so they're going to bed. Chapter 3, Bat, Bat, Bat. The next morning when Mr. Putter woke up, Tabby wasn't there. Tabby, he called. He listened. He thought he could hear something that sounded very faint. It sounded very far away, but he thought he could hear it. It went bat, bat, bat. Oh, Tabby, he woke up first thing in the morning getting ready to terrorize those fish. Oh dear, said Mr. Putter. He rose from bed and put on his slippers. He went downstairs to the fishbowl. The pillowcase was still over it, but the pillowcase had grown a tail. So Tabby's right underneath there. Bria, are you on vacation right now? Thank you so much for that, Maria. I appreciate Mr. Putter lifted off the pillowcase. There was Tabby. Her eyes were wide, her fur was pointy, her tail was terribly twitchy. Tabby dear, said Mr. Putter, I think you have a fish problem. Look at Tabby. Tabby's face. Hey BT2, thank you so much for the follow. I'm doing summer camp right now. Oh, it's not really vacation. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for that follow. I really appreciate that. Mr. Putter got a bucket and he put it over the fish bowl. Can we have breakfast now? He asked Tabby. Tabby purred and followed him to breakfast. Look at Mr. Putter and his jammies. They watched the birds instead of fish while they ate. Tabby didn't have a bird problem. Mr. Putter was glad. He wasn't sure he could get all those birds under the bucket. Look at this really pretty picture of all the birds. We love a good cardinal. I think our bird for our live should be the cardinal. Because we always, remember we read that Christmas book, Lola and the red cardinal, Lola and red, I think it was. Yeah, the artwork on this one is really good, very detailed. We love the colors of the flowers. And then look at how happy Tabby is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cardinals are really beautiful. Been looking at them. Yeah, or a robin, yes. That's the state bird of of North Carolina. The red cardinal. It's good to see them. Mm-hmm. Chapter 4, So Relaxed. The bucket stayed over the fishbowl for a week. Mr. Putter tried taking it off a few times, but Tabby got all twitchy and batty, and he had to put it back on. Finally, Mr. Putter got tired of looking at an upside-down bucket. He just could not. Yes, dyslexia. I always get cardinals in my yard. Oh, do you, John? They're so pretty. Red feathers. Give me red feathers any day. So anytime Tabby got all twitchy and batty, and he had to put it back on, Mr. Putter would get annoyed by it. And look at his little tea set there. Tabby, he said one morning, let's see if Miss Teaberry would like some fish. Miss Teaberry. Miss Teaberry was Mr. Putter's neighbor. She usually liked everything. Certainly, said Miss Teaberry when Mr. Putter phoned. Zeke and I would love some fish. Zeke was Miss Teaberry's good dog. We love Miss Teaberry. Look at her little cup. It's got like a little face on it. I'm wondering if she knows it's an actual fish, or is she thinking like, is he gonna get her some fish to eat? Let's see. Mr. Putter and Tabby carried the fish bowl over. Mr. Putter told Miss Teaberry about Tabby's fish problem. Oh no. Miss Teaberry was very nice. She said that fish make a lot of cats twitchy and batty. That made Tabby feel better. Poor Tabby. He just loved that fish. Twitchy and batty. He just loved that fish. And then Zeke, her dog. Mr. Putter and Tabby had milk and cookies with Miss Teaberry and Zeke. Then they said goodbye to the fish and went home. Oh. Yeah, I guess the fish didn't work out for Mr. Putter. I looked it up. North Carolina birds both have the same state bird. Oh, do they? Oh, how fun. We love a good cardinal. Thank you so much, Prince Hairflip, for that. I really appreciate that. Everything was great after that. It turned out that Zeke did not have a fish problem. Fish did not make him twitchy, and fish did not make him batty. Thank you so much. Yay. For that, I appreciate that. Fish just made him very, very sleepy. Whenever Zeke needed to relax, he watched his fish. Zeke was so relaxed. Look at him. He'd fall asleep. His eyes probably got really heavy just watching the fish go back and forth. Mr. Putter and Tabby were relaxed too. Of course, they had always been very good at relaxing, except with fish. They just curled themselves into Mr. Putter's warm chair and slept without a single twitch. Look at that picture. Look at Tabby. Just ready there, relaxed. And Mr. Putter going to sleep, nodding off. The end. Mr. Putter and Tabby feed the fish. That was a good one. That was a good one. Very timely, especially with the fact that we have a Prince Hairflip fish. No. Yes, a good one. Let's take a vote. We started with Where the Sidewalk Ends. And then we just finished Mr. Putter and Tabby feed the fish. Put a 1 for Where the Sidewalk Ends or 2 for Mr. Putter. What is your vote? Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. We are at 20K. Our goal for tonight is 40K thousand. Lisa Brown 2, Prince Hairflip 2, Renee 2, John 2, Heather Genzer 2, Cat Mama 2. Hey Cat Mama, welcome in. Cat Mama, are you new? Join our live. Just relax. Yeah, 2 was cute. Maria 1. Maria loves her Where the Sidewalk Ends. We're gonna drink some tea. Guys, this cold tea is so good. I'm gonna drink it all in one sip, but I can't. We so sport. Did you see lots of great international? Renee, I did. In Split and in Dubrovnik, the later part of my trip, yeah, Prince Hairflip was really refreshing. I saw you read. Oh, okay, Cat Mama. Have you joined us? Have you joined the page? Hey Siri, turn on. They had a lot of. They love shells, so everything is shells. Like you go into the souvenir shop and they've got all these decorative things with shelves. But there was one thing that I saw. What was it? Oh, let me show you guys this. Give me 1 second. They're really big on, in Croatia, they're really big on cats. They love cats. No, oh yeah, Prince Hairflip, I'll show you guys that right here. And I got this. Guys, look at this little bag. I saw this. I got this in Dubrovnik. I saw this, and I was like, I need this for the library when I go do the library haul. Guys, isn't that so cute? It's Pebbles and Bam Bam. And they had different cats on them. They had different cats. They had like a red cat. But I saw this one that I have to get it. Isn't that the best? I love it. It wasn't that expensive too. It was like $12. Love that one. I'll show you the Madonna bag too. So when I went on this one of the little islands, there's this lady. She had this little shop on the side. It was out of the way, and yeah, very artsy and organic looking. Yeah, it's very cute. And she had this little shop that was off the way, and everything that was in there was made out of vinyl records. I guess the girl that owned the shop had a huge vinyl record collection, so she started making all these art pieces out of her vinyl records. And she had these 45. They were 45s. For those of us who know what vinyl records are, they used to have these vinyl. They used to have the vinyl records that were 45s. So when you had a record player, you would play it at 45, but it was normally just one song. And it had an A side and a B side. Well, this one's the whole entire album. So this is the True Blue album, and she made a purse out of it. Isn't that amazing? And when I saw this, I thought, I have to have that. I have to have that. And look at these rivets. We love my mom collection is awesome. Oh, does she have Madonna stuff? Look at these rivets. And you know, when I saw these rivets, I was like, I have to have that. And then this chain. Look at that chain. And it's put together. It's two little 45 pieces put together. Oh, she still has her 45s? Yeah. Yeah, the 45s. And it normally was just one song. That's why I thought this was so interesting. And then inside, I'm going to put all my loose change in there. I got my wallet and my key. On IG. Yeah, Renee, isn't it? It's so much fun. She has like a Rolling Stone one. She has ones for Rolling Stone. And then she's got like different artists that she's done. Very creative, very interesting. You know, fun, campy. We love anything camp. But yeah, I love this. I was like, I have to get it. The hard thing was though is that you can't collapse it. So I had to carry it around in my backpack, and it was really hard not to break it. I was like, I cannot break this. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. Loved it. Loved it, loved it. I love it because you won't find anyone. Yes, Maria, so true. Very true. So I can't wait to go do my library haul with this. It's gonna be great. Fun. All right. Let's get back into reading. We have a ton of books that we have to get through. A ton. Let's see what we got here. Let's read this one. This one's called, I don't know, did we read The Gully Washer? Do we remember if we read this one? This is one of the ones I purchased from the library. I think we did. Yeah, John, we did read that one. Huh? Okay, let me see what we got here. Oh, you know what we have to read? I know what we're going to read. We started this one. What did I do with it? We started this one last time. It was from the writer of Mr. Putter. Yeah. Let me find it. We gotta find it. I guess I don't. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. We started this one, Thimbleberry Stories. This is from the writer Cynthia Rayland. She's the writer of the Mr. Tabby and Mr. Putter and Tabby books. So let's see. The last one we read, I don't know if you guys remember. Little Owl Redecorates. Remember Little Owl had a manic episode? Had a manic episode and started redoing all the furniture inside. And she ended up putting the furniture back the way it was. This one is called Claudius Plants a Garden. 3 little short stories. Just to the east of Thimbleberry Lane lay Moon Meadow. The meadow was wide and flat and full of weeds and wildflowers, making it a perfect place for small snakes and butterflies. Nigel Chipmunk often walked over from Thimbleberry Lane to visit his good friends Claudius and Cooper in the meadow. Claudius was a friendly brown garter snake, and an impressive yellow stripe along his back. Copper was a swallowtail butterfly with profound gold and blue markings. Nigel considered them the two most decorative friends. One day, when he was feeling restless after finishing up the laundry and tidying the little blue cottage he loved so well, Nigel decided to take a trip over to Moon Meadow to see his friends. Being a thoughtful chipmunk, he looked for something to bring them. Out in his garden, the strawberries were plump and red, perfect for two fine hosts. Nigel put 3 berries into a small tin pail and set out east. One always knows when one has arrived at Moon Meadow, for it is where Thimbleberry Lane ends, or begins, depending on how one looks at it. Nigel walked along the lane until he was stopped by a tall shock of weeds 3 feet high, and this, he knew, was the meadow's edge. He gingerly stepped into the thick grasses and carefully made his way southeast toward Cooper's house. Claudius would likely be there as well. Though he had his own home, Claudius preferred Cooper's house. It was quite colorful and very different from his own drab brown one. The windows were trimmed with curtains of bold red and yellow and black. The sofa was bright green, the kitchen table purple. Cooper herself was very colorful too. She often went about the house with a fantastic shawl draped around her shoulders and ornaments hanging from her antennae. Nearly every day, Claudius could be found visiting, stretched upon the bright green sofa or wrapped around the porch swing, which was electric blue. This one doesn't come with a lot of pictures on it. So here's the little house here so far. Look at how pretty all the little flowers are in the garden. There. Nigel Chipmunk made his way through the tall grasses and, expected, when he arrived, both Cooper and Claudius were there, playing a game of backgammon on the front steps. Nigel, they called at once. Cooper tossed back her shawl and fluttered her wings in delight. Claudius stood on the tip of his tail, swaying back and forth in a dance. Nigel greeted them with enthusiasm of a friend long unseen. The three of them moved into the kitchen and gathered around the purple table for glasses of iced rose nectar. Ever the colorful hostess, Cooper put a long stem of sweet pea into each glass. "I've brought strawberries, as you can see," said Nigel. "You must try them. They're quite delicious." "I don't believe I've eaten strawberries before," said Claudius, putting on his eyeglasses for a better look. Cooper bought out tiny moon-shaped saucers and was cutting the berries into small bits for each of them. "Never eaten strawberries," Nigel said. "We don't have them here in the meadow. Too many weeds," answered Claudius. "And of course, I'm much too long and lazy to go off to market to buy any. I can live on beetles quite well, with Cooper's fine nectar to wash them down." Cooper smiled. 52 flavors to choose from," she said, "and today a chestnut tart for dessert." So these are some of the strawberries that they're eating. Oh, and here's a picture. We didn't get it. We had a lot of words without any pictures. So here's Cooper, and there's a little squirrel, the snake, the garden snake. Look at the pillows, and then the red curtains, and the little picture. Very whimsical. A very whimsical picture. A very whimsical apartment, too. It's very cute. "Lovely," said Nigel. "Here, do try the strawberries, Claudius. I believe you'll like them." Pushing his eyeglasses to the top of his head, Claudius gracefully leaned over the saucer and delicately plucked a piece of strawberry with his teeth. Thank you so much for that. He chewed a moment, and Nigel waited. A slow, wide smile spread across the snake's face. Oh my, he said smoothly. Oh my, oh my, oh my. And he plucked another. Nigel, Claudius, and Cooper had a lovely lunch of nectar, strawberries, and chestnut tart. Afterward, they sat in the parlor sipping hollyhock tea. Claudius, feeling quite dreamy and content, said to Nigel, "Do you think Nigel and I might grow strawberries of our own?" Nigel set down his teacup. "Why, of course, Claudius. Anyone may grow strawberries if he is willing to try." "I am so lazy, you know," answered Claudius. "But for those juicy wonders, I believe you could even get me to take up a hoe." "I'll bring you some seedlings on Friday," said Nigel. And as he promised, Nigel's chipmunk pulled on his gardening gloves and pulled a small wheelbarrow full of strawberry seedlings and good soil to Claudius's house on Friday. The snake had pulled some pieces of an old footbridge into his yard to make a little raised bed for the plants, and he was coiled in the middle of it, tapping when Nigel arrived. "Claudius," called Nigel as he approached. Said the sleepy snake. And here's the little picture of them in the garden there. There's the little snake, and they're planting the little strawberries in that little bed, the little squirrel. "I'm very proud of you, Claudius. You did make a strawberry bed." "Bed is exactly the right word," said the yawning snake as he pulled himself up from work. "Let's get started," said Nigel, picking up a plant. Together, the two friends spread the good soil into the raised bed. Then, as Nigel dug small holes, Claudius popped the plants into them. Claudius had borrowed one of Copper's magenta sunbonnets for the day, and he looked quite the gardener. After all of the plants were in and watered, Nigel and Claudius went into the kitchen for a cold drink. "I'm afraid I only have water," apologized the snake. "I live such a bachelor's life." "Water is perfect," said Nigel, taking a paper cup from Claudius. "I hate washing dishes," the snake explained. "Paper cups, water, and a can of two or of beetles are, I'm afraid, all you will find." Nigel, who loved cooking and real china cups and a larder stocked with food, simply smiled. "What makes it all a feast," he said, "is the fine company." This made Claudius very glad. Nigel, of course, did not really expect any of the strawberry plants to grow. His long and lazy friend would probably neither weed nor water the garden. Nigel had helped Claudius plant the seedlings simply because the idea seemed to make the snake happy. But Nigel had little hope of any ripe berries. Thus he was surprised and delighted when one evening Cooper and Claudius appeared at his door carrying an enormous strawberry pie. Picked the berries myself," Claudius said with a grin. Happily, Nigel spread his table with his sunflower cloth and his best china saucers, and the three had a luxurious strawberry feast. Claudius took credit for the tasty strawberries all through the meal. Then finally, with tea, he laughingly admitted that really his garden had failed and he had bought the berries at the market. "But I did pick them off the produce shelf myself," the snake said proudly. Nigel pretended to be surprised at the joke and pleased with Claudius's silly trick. But in truth, Nigel had known all along, for earlier he had eaten 3-cent stickers off one of the berries. But he never told. He forgot to take the price off the berries. The end. Hey Chiquito, welcome in. Yeah, we're at a routine. We're getting back into our reading routine. Thornberry Stories. That was a cute one. I really love this author, Cynthia Rowlett. She's got a lot of good fall books too, so we're going to be stocking up on those. Stocking up on those. Okay, let's take a vote. We started with Where the Sidewalk Ends. Heather Ginger, it was, huh? We love a good Forest Friends community story. Where the Sidewalk Ends, 1. Mr. Putter and Tabby Feed the Fish, 2. And then Thimbleberry Stories. I think I'm gonna go with Thimbleberry Stories. I really like this one. This is a good one. Maria 1, Renee 2 and 3, Lisa Brown 3, Prince Hairflip 2 and 3, John John 2. Hey Fuzzy Bumble K, welcome back. You're indecisive right now, these fellas? Yeah. Yeah, we're a little, we got some good titles tonight. Let's set the timer for 1 minute. Hey Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. We're trying to make our goal of 40K before the end. We're trying to make our goal of 40K before we end the night. We have one last story. I do have a souvenir for you guys. I saw this one while I was on vacation, and I ordered it. So by the time I got here, it would be ready. War. Thank you so much, Chiquita. Yeah, I really worked hard on it. This one's a little bit of a heavy topic. It's a little bit of a heavy topic, but I was looking at the creator who was going over it, and I thought it's a really good topic and a really good, like, very basic understanding of what war is. It's half just pictures and the other half text. So we're gonna have to look at the pictures. Pictures on here are really good though. Hey Siri, turn off. 31K, we're almost there. War. We have this black end page. A very good color for a book that has to do with war. And I love this gold cover. It's a very striking color. Yeah, cool title, yes. You get these very ominous pictures. So we have this opening here. We've got trees. All these little trees speckled through. And then you see these dark tendrils making their way. These dark tendrils making their way in. Then we get an up close look of the forest and the trees, a black crow, and the tendrils making their way in like snakes. And look at this picture. All the tendrils are coming together. But look at the picture that it forms. What do you guys see there? Yes, a crow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, black crows. Isn't that crazy? And then the crow flies away. And you've got this cloud coming in. I know, right, Prince Hairflip? They kind of look like spermies, tadpoles. War spreads through the day like whispered, swift disease. War spreads through the day like a whispered, swift disease. War hears nothing, sees nothing, and feels nothing. Look at that picture. So we're seeing these little trees. We get an aerial view, and then we see this ominous shadow. And it's a black crow flying over. Isn't that, Renee, a powerful image? Isn't it crazy how we can see that it's an aerial view of a forest, and that this is not just like this dark drawing on the ground, it's an actual shadow. So the sun is being covered up by this black crow. Yes, Laura, lovely Laura, the art on this is really good. Very impactful. Little words, but the illustrations say so much. War knows where it is feared and where it is wished for. War knows where it is feared and where it is wished for. Look at that black building. And then you have just this little light here with this dark shadow looking out. And there's the black crow. It's very brutalist. The art is very brutalist, very heavy, very cemented, dark. And then look at this picture here. So here we have that person that's looking outside the window. And then look at what's coming inside the windows here. You got spiders, the snake, little spiders here, and little creepy crawly bugs, centipedes. War takes on the brutal shape of our fears. War takes on the brutal shape of all our fears. Yeah, he is the villain. Wouldn't it, Beauty? You're right. And then look at all the bugs that are crawling on him. This is a very interesting. This is a very good line. War takes on the brutal shape of all our fears. The collective. Yeah, the uniform. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brie, I think it's like a good way to, the creator that I got it from is from Instagram, and she always shows like really good books. She'll show like 4 different books. And this was one of them. And I think she said it was something like an introduction or a way to talk about a heavy subject. War feeds on hate, ambition, and spite. And look at him looking over his plans. And all the creepy crawly bugs coming up. War invades the gentle sleep of innocence. Mm-hmm. Yes, Little Beauty, very true. Very true. War takes on the face of the sickness it brings us. War takes on the face of the sickness it brings us. Look at that. Look at some of these. Mm-hmm. Vikings. Very interesting. Ready for battle. Yes, history. Ready for battle. Mm-hmm. War was never able to tell stories. Oh, look at that. A big mountain of books. And then look at, he's throwing a match. Oh, yay, we made our goal. Thank you so much for that. War was never able to tell stories. War saddens, crushes, and silences. that boot. A heavy military boot. Look at that picture. It's very impactful. I love that they're using black and grays, charcoal colors, because it looks depressing. War is a machine for pain, the evil factory of all kinds of rage. All the warplanes coming out. Yes. The pictures tell the story. War besets shadowy iron children, or war begets shadowy iron children. Conveyor belt processing. Look at that. All those soldiers. The pattern that it makes. War has dreams of glory that will even, or that burn every time. He's making his stance. He's getting ready. War is the exact destination of all our miseries. This time we're looking up. Instead of an aerial view, we're looking up. These airplanes. War likes to rule over ruins. It's like a dark cloud has come and set over the city. And then look at this picture here. Dropping bombs onto the city. This would probably be a good book for like 5th and 6th grade. Even middle school, I think. Where death's final hiding, war is death's final hiding place. Probably in high school as well, since there's a lot of imagery in it. I think high schoolers would benefit from it. War is thunder and chaos. War is thunder and chaos. And then look at this last picture here, guys. What is that? Look at those patterns. It's all the casualties. Casualties of war. Yes, Bree. Yes, Bree. People. Hey, Kimberly, welcome in. War is silence. Yeah, this is a good book, Bree. War is silence. The aftermath. Chiquita, I know. I don't think it has. Normally they'll put something in the front. And then look at these spiders. They've grown. And then we get these black end pages. What year was this published? Let me see. I can't, it's hard to read because of the black and gold. The End War This is a good one. A very tough subject, but the art and the message, really good. The art and the message, really good. All right, let's take a vote. Our final vote for tonight. Hey, Avery Rose, welcome in. We started with Where the Sidewalk Ends, 1. Mr. Putter and Tabby. Hey, Avery Rose, yeah, we haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you. We're all back. Thimbleberry Stories. You should reward to the West Coast. Yeah, John, I'm going to say that one for the last. For them as well. Thimbleberry Stories. And then award. I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with number 4. This is a good one. Hey, we made our goal of 44K. Thank you, guys. Let's take a vote. Let's do one last tap minute, too. Hey, Siri, set the timer for 1 minute. Mm-hmm. 4, definitely. Brie, I agree. Maria 4. Yeah, that was a really good one. I really love that one. I agree. Guys, iced tea, really good. Alrighty, friends. Well, we made it past our first day back, our first hour. It was good to see everybody. It's good to be back. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have fallen asleep because it got really quiet. But I love it. I'm glad you guys are able to sleep. I'm glad it's Friday night that you're able to stay in. Well, we will be back again in 30 minutes. If you are, hey, Leilani Riviera, welcome in. We haven't been able to see. Rena, oh, you dozed off for a few minutes or so? Oh, good. It's definitely relaxing. I'm glad you guys are able to sleep. I'm glad you guys got some peaceful. Oh, that's good to know. It's good to know I'm of service in some way. Oh, good, Avery Rose. I'm glad. Yeah. We got our palm tree too. We'll be getting some new lights. I had to stand up so I wouldn't sleep. Oh, okay, we're good. My bedtime story. I'm so happy. Just relax. I'm glad. We miss you, petition never to. Leilani, yeah. Leilani, I'll be here for a while. Yeah, that vacation took care of a long time. Yes, Heather Jenser. Yes, thank you guys so much for the 3 goals that we set up. We got. Thank you so much for the 46K thousand likes. We went over and above our goal. We have to. Yes, Prince Hartflip, we do. We have to start all over again with our Project Wednesday. Bobby, it was really good. Thank you so much for asking. I did post a couple of things on my TikTok page, so if you want to go back, you can see those. We'll be back on again in 30 minutes for the West Coast feed. Don't look at exciting to see your post tonight. Thank you so much, just relax. I appreciate that. We'll be back on again in 30 minutes for the West Coast feed. Thank you guys so much. Those of you on the East Coast, if you're going to go to bed, have a good night. Those of you who are late birds and want to stay up for the second night, we will be back on again at 9 o'clock West Coast time and then 12 o'clock East Coast time, which is about 30 minutes. Alrighty, friends, we will see you later. It's good to see everybody. Good to be back. We'll be back in routine. Greenie, we'll be back in 30 minutes. Hope to see everybody there. We'll talk to you later. Hey, Lauren, welcome in.